Why don't we slip into something a little more comfortable?
Good evening, bottom feeders and underachievers. It is time to sit back, relax, grab yourself a snack, maybe undo the top button, take off that bra, whatever you want to fucking do. It's time for the weekend. I am your host, Justin, as always, joined by
Mike,
Kyle,
Vin,
Joe.
Good evening, boys.
What's up?
How's everybody?
Hello.
Everybody good?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I was watching The Mummy,
Which one?
Well, yeah, I
the
was going to
first
say.
one,
Okay.
with Brendan Fraser. So, remember when she's in bed sleeping and the mummy goes in the room and he kisses her?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you remember how his face started deteriorating as if, like, part of his body was going somewhere else to form fit properly?
Oh, okay.
Didn't think of it like that, but it
Do you
makes
see where I'm
sense.
going with
I
this?
see
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
There's only so much of his body that's actually filled at any at this point. So
Yeah.
another part isn't healed. It's used.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. So he has to shift some of that healed
Yeah,
area.
it automatically, he doesn't even have to think about it. It just automatically does it. His
He didn't get that
subconscious
canopic jar.
He's like, I waited 1,000 years for this.
But his eyes were screwed up, and he couldn't tell that it was the other girl from the second movie somehow.
I just think, yeah, I don't know.
That
That is weird, huh?
Yeah, the second movie kind of was weird.
That part made no sense. 'cause
I like the second
She wasn't
movie.
even an ox in the moon.
Yeah,
Wait, wasn't it the same? Wasn't it an Ox on the Moon in the second movie comes back?
it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
But in the opening flashback, Rachel Wise played some other Egyptian priestess who was
Yeah.
fighting in Moon.
I didn't remember
Play
that.
fighting.
Yeah, they were having a sci-fight in Egypt.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
She was the king's daughter.
She was the other
Oh,
daughter.
okay. But, like, is an ox in the moon like a term of endearment? Is that not that lady's name? Because in the first one, he sees her and he says it.
No, so like no, that's her name. She was the pharaoh's wife, but he was banging her.
Right. But I'm saying, when he saw Rachel Weisz, he's like, ooh, an ox in the moon.
No, he was just all fucked up, bro.
Oh, is that
I
what it
think
is?
Smelled like he sensed her spirit on her or something. Like
He had that Brad Pitt disease. He doesn't recognize faces.
Well,
Yeah.
the guy he took the eyes from needed glasses,
Okay,
so his
There you
eyes
go.
weren't 100%.
that math adds up.
That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I was sitting here by myself, all alone, in my apartment with my thoughts, and I'm watching this movie, and they kiss, and that's where mine goes.
That's a fun movie.
Well,
Yeah.
hold up. He gets eyes from somebody. Does that mean he gets his unit from somebody else, or is that no? He's a child.
I would imagine so.
Because did they remove that in the canopic jars?
No, the dangle hung out.
Okay, the dangle's there. Okay,
So it just gets refilled naturally.
yeah. You think it fills up like sand, like how he fell through the door hole? Sorry.
That shit might be bronze though.
Well,
yeah.
he had the die, so he didn't get the royal treatment.
Oh, that's right.
I can't believe I'm pulling all these stuff from the movie. I haven't watched it in a couple of years.
Joe, you're doing fantastic
Allegedly.
right now.
They would bronze pharaoh units,
Probably.
Yeah,
which
probably.
I'm just gonna say right now is a decent title for the episode.
Yeah, I
Or
love it.
another great band name.
Yeah.
So, it's the weekend. We do what we do here. Besides solving mysteries in like 30-year-old movies.
It's a good movie.
No, it's good. I didn't say it wasn't. We
It
watched.
really is 30.
It's one. Yeah, it is.
30.
It's one of the like 18 movies my wife watches over and again.
I wanted to call you on that age, but I took a second, sussed it out, and said that he's right.
Yeah.
It is definitely 30.
At least pretty fucking close.
Yeah, no, it really is. All right, let's ease this pain.
It's the weekend. We ask silly questions, give silly answers. It's what we do. We start off strong with Mike's question du jour.
Okay. Very recently, I watched Inside Out 2, and review to be had on a different show. But it made me think, what order are all our emotions in charge in our headquarters, and what does your headquarters look like? That is the question put upon our group. I think by this point, my mind is set up where all of my emotions are hooked up into VR rigs, and they're battling for supremacy in that kind of setup. It's not even like they're controlling a panel anymore. It's Ready Player One up there.
That's neat.
Yeah.
In order of importance, I'm going to go with anger, fear, and joy are running are top three at all times. Runners up being anxiety, envy, and disgust. They're in the mid ground. Sadness and embarrassment, and a special shout out to ennui and nostalgia. They're not the strongest yet, but they're getting stronger.
Forgot about nostalgia.
Yeah. It only comes up once or twice, but might be one of the funniest parts of the movie for me.
I only picked 5.
Yeah, I googled the 5, or like the main guys, so I only got 5 also.
Yeah. That's all you know from it. That's all you really need.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Joy, because I'm quite joyous. Fear, because I'm afraid that I'm not really that much afraid of anything, but I'm always aware of fear, and I was born in fear, and I've harnessed my fear. So, 1A to go with my joy, because my joy of fear is also their buds. Envy, didn't really know where to put that one, so I just popped it in the middle. And then anxiety and anger and disgust, because I feel like that just makes sense in that order, like day to day. Now, exterior looks like Kame's Tower, DBZ. Sup. I had a thought, but it didn't fall in line with Kame's Tower. But like the Megazord, like people sat in my head like the Megazord and did a lot of hand gestures before they pressed their buttons. But then I went with 1980 sci-fi buttons and lights.
Cute.
Yeah. Yep. 'Tis all.
I am 1,000% shocked
Boy.
that you said that you did not say that it looked like the Batcave.
Why would it look like the Batcave, Justin? That's so ridiculous. It's fan fiction. It's not real.
I don't know. Silly me, I guess.
What if you have an answer ready? Or it's just instinct now?
Bravdo.
I went with love, happy, anxiety, humor, then anger. And basically all of them are watching TV. Like, remember that show Herman's Head?
Wait a minute. What the fuck did you just say were the emotions? Because none of those are right.
Well, I haven't watched In and Out, like Inside Out
You
2.
screwed up with the five that Vinnie looked up.
No, I just picked emotions.
Oh, you just pictures?
I just picked emotions.
Which ones did you give again?
That's
Love,
interesting, because you hit on
happy,
one of them.
anxiety, humor, and anger.
You hit on 2 of them. Anxiety and anger are 2 of the emotions from the movie.
Joe's going rogue. I like it.
I didn't see Inside Out 2. But
you
yeah,
did the first one?
no, I haven't watched either of them.
Bro,
Oh, that happened.
why? Hold on. Stop. Why?
But
It doesn't matter why.
No, it's not done.
we're still
No.
halfway through. Cause it's very hard for Beth to sit down and watch it. For me to get her to sit down and watch a movie.
So watch it by
Oh,
yourself.
I know the feeling. They're like bucking Broncos. You just have to like wait till they're not ready, and you just pop it on.
It's so hard.
Just watch it by yourself.
Movie or a harness?
I'm surprised that Vinny made the effort to go look at what the actual ones are, though, and Joe did not.
Well,
I
in
thought they were going to be
between,
like step together on this
I
one.
would have been, but in between Megan cooking and me helping, I had a moment with my phone, so I gave it a goog.
So, like, here's my thing. Joe calls himself a big Disney nerd, right?
He does.
Oh yeah.
It's the one thing he's pompous about. He has pomposity with his Disney.
And I think this calls for revoking his Disney nerd fucking license.
Hang on. There is such a thing as a parks person.
Yeah.
Oh,
So maybe.
also, classic Disney.
Oh, seems like Team Provin is taking over. Just as I foresaw it.
You agreed in calling him out on his bullshit fandom.
I agree because he's crossing sides. He's on Team Provin. Everything's going all according to plan, Justin. As I've foreseen it.
Sure. Joe, I'm fucking disappointed in you.
I'm proud of you. Proud of you, bud.
It's one of those movies because if I watch it and then she wants to watch it, like eventually.
Hey, Mike,
like, all right,
do me a
watched
favor real quick, Mike. What year did Inside Out come out?
Oh my god, irrelevant. Joe, did you describe what your headquarters look like? Because I missed it. I was hyper focused on the emotions that you said.
Yeah, describe it, bud.
It looks like the bridge of the fucking Enterprise. Moving on.
No, you know that the show. It's basically like the attic, and they're all watching TV and just yelling at the TV.
Like Mystery Science Theater?
Kind.
Without the silhouettes, yeah.
Yeah, without the silhouettes, yeah.
Okay, it's been a decade, Joe.
So don't give me the if I watch it, she might want to watch it thing. You've had 10 fucking years.
Inside Out
10
was
years.
one of those Disney movies I just dude, I still haven't watched Frozen 2 because I'm like, meh.
Okay. There's a big difference. Frozen 2 is angled directly towards kids.
Yeah.
The Inside Out movies are meant to make us all hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all great for all ages.
Joe, you have a homework assignment.
Joe, don't give in to peer pressure.
Vinnie,
You do what you want.
Vinnie, shut up. Hey, shut up. I'm giving you a month, and then I want a review on at least the first one. I think that's fair.
I'll speak on Joe's behalf for a second. You can give me a month, you can give me a day, you can give me a year, hell, you can give me a lifetime. I wouldn't watch that bullshit if you paid me. I'd wipe my ass before I watched it.
I will say, not necessarily. Well, I mean, I would also say in terms of quality of movie, but if you had to choose, I would definitely watch Inside Out, then Inside Out 2, then Frozen 2. In that order. Like, that's my recommendation.
We're still halfway through Wish.
Joe, you should watch
Wish was made.
Inside Out 2 first. Really throw them through a loop.
How many people have said Inside Out is great to you?
You guys.
And the internet.
Yeah. How many people have said, "Oh, you got to see Wish"? I've never heard anyone.
I'm pretty sure.
Justin did.
No, it didn't. If you listened to my review,
No,
I
you
said
I should see Wish because I'm a Disney. I would get all the references and I would like it.
Yeah, it's just like looking at Where's Waldo for an hour and 30 minutes.
Well, Joe, let me ask you a question. Because I don't really know your childhood. Did you grow up were you born in the same town that you grew up in?
No.
How old were you when you moved to that town?
When I moved to the town I grew up in?
Yes.
I was 1.
What?
I was probably 1.
Okay.
2. No, it was 1.
So it's not like you were like school age when you moved?
No.
Okay, because I was going to say, if you were school age when you made the move, you definitely need to see the first Inside Out.
No,
Because that's the whole plot of the movie. Is that the main character moves from the town she's known her whole life to a new town.
Oh, no, basically Detroit, then Towns River, then Barnegat in like the span of a year.
Yeah.
I moved around a fair amount as a kid. Inside Out hit hard.
Yeah.
And then the second one was that was a lot. I didn't expect, well, you know what, we'll get to that later. It's not the show.
Yeah. Anyway, a month. I think a month is fair. At least the first one. You'll enjoy it. That's all I'm
You
saying.
can't tell him no. You can't tell him. You shouldn't. You should watch the movie, but you can't. You have the right.
Yeah, you have. I'm just.
No.
I think it would be nice to hear your review. I think.
Okay.
It would be. I agree.
Joe, hit him with one of these.
I'll watch it.
You know, Vin, I was really nice about my picks for your fucking wedding.
What? You're scared of the top of my finger?
I'm not scared of it. I just don't. I don't like your fucking insubordination right now.
My insubordination.
Get in line.
This is my nation, dude. Sometimes it's subord.
Kyle.
You want to go last? Right?
Oh, I absolutely want to go last.
All right, so I'm gonna use my setup to describe the emotions in order, right? So, I don't know necessarily if this applies as a headquarters, but in terms of the way my brain organizes things, I'm picturing it as a school bus, where in the back seats of the school bus, disgust, ennui, and envy are all just hanging out talking shit about everybody else at the back of the bus because they're the ones that are least controlling my brain. And then embarrassment and sadness are kind of in the middle on one side of the bus, vibing with each other. Nostalgia is across from them, staring out the window the whole time. And then anger is in the seat directly behind the bus driver. Joy is the seat to the directly to the right of the bus driver that will draw the bus driver's attention the most frequently. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But fear is walking up and down the aisle of the bus constantly between all the other emotions, and anxiety is absolutely driving the bus. So anger is whispering in the ear of anxiety, and the only thing breaking anxiety's concentration is joy.
Okay, so if there's ever a time you have to see someone for psychology, that's the perfect layout of your psychology.
I mean, I think I was able to do that just because I have been going to therapy since for about a year.
Yeah.
My setup of my emotions is a sex dungeon.
I'm already glad you went last.
And
That's your headquarters?
yeah, and anxiety and anger are the DOMs. Everybody's tied up or in a sex swing, and the only time that any of those other emotions peek through is when they come, except for nostalgia. Nostalgia's cleanup.
That's fantastic. I'm glad you just missed that description.
The moment I saw this question pop up from you, I was like, oh, well, that's super fucking easy.
That popped in your head? You didn't have to think at all.
Not even a little bit. Not even a fucking bit.
I am legitimately concerned right now.
You should be. All right. That was fun. That was a good warm-up. But we're here with actually some importance for a change on this show. You see, Vinnie and Megan, they're getting married. And because both of them are terrible planners, they asked us.
Can I just jump in real quick? We're not terrible planners. We just choose not to.
Do you have a date yet?
She's my forever date, yeah.
Do you have a date for the wedding? I should say. I got to be specific with this.
Do we have a date for the wedding? I think April 13th, because you only need a light jacket.
2026?
What a fucking great answer.
TBD.
TBT.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be on April 26th.
Kyle, did you get that reference?
Yes, of course I did. I bet you would have got that reference too if you heard it.
Sorry. I really do.
Blonde joke?
That was Miss Congeniality. Megan got it.
Okay.
All she needs is light jacket.
Not too hot, not too cold.
So,
Oh my God.
So we're gonna help our boy out. We're gonna give him some options here.
All right.
We were all tasked with finding a venue, the entertainment, and the food and dessert.
I'm very happy with mine. I know Vinnie will be very happy with mine, if that's, any consideration for the order.
I would hope we're all happy with what we put out for Vin as a member of the team.
Yeah. I took mine a step further. I added a couple categories, and I actually used like real businesses too.
This motherfucker. So did I.
Oh, I'm just saying. Okay.
Hear that?
But, I wasn't adding extra fucking steps here. So we got the basics covered, for the most part, except for Kyle, because he's that guy. Alright, let's start with the most unprepared. Joe.
Let's see. Venue, you're going to be in the Grand Ballroom at Caesars. I've given you an unlimited budget, by the way.
Yay. Picking jokes, I guess. Right up in the gate.
Your entertainment is a DJ plus an 80s cover band.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
that's interesting.
I always liked when they do like the band, and then the band takes a break, and then the DJ takes over. I don't know. I always like that.
It is kind of fun.
Food, as I said, unlimited budget. You're surf and turf.
Hell yeah.
So I knew to let Joe go first, because he completely does not understand the assignment.
Well, also dessert is a spread from Sinful Creations by Justin. Cookies, cakes, and a tiered wedding cake.
That is nice ass kissing right there.
Nice. Tiered wedding cake. What tier? Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3?
Mine. All of mine, because I hate making cakes.
All of mine?
Yeah, all my tiers, like legit tiers. They're like,
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought there's like tiers of how good the cake is.
It's funny that I knew that in my answer. So my answer accounted for that exact thing.
what, Vinny's
Do you have other
tiers?
stuff?
That was all he was tasked with.
Yeah. I did prepare. I do have I have all
listen,
the questions answered.
It is not that I don't believe you prepared. I just I know that you weren't gonna actually try to put forth plans for them. Now we're gonna go to the opposite end of the fucking spectrum. And Kyle, let's give you 15 minutes, I guess.
Okay, so I took the approach of not giving you, because I figured other people were going to choose like an event hall or something like that for theirs. I wanted to do like a covered outdoor venue.
I would like that.
That wasn't super formal, and I found a place called Oak Tree Lodge. It says it's in Wall/Neptune. It's basically like a park with like a covered picnic area, but it's really nice, and it's got like
Megan's smiling, so she's happy. That's good.
So I have that, and my thought is for food, you wouldn't do like, I'm not thinking you would do like a buffet or like a sit down. I was thinking, since you're in a park with a covered area, food trucks. And I gave you my two personal favorite food trucks, which is Five Sisters food truck and Tacoholics. So you have tacos and like burgers / chicken sandwiches and stuff like that. And then dessert table is Sinful Creations by Justin. I found like the most reasonably priced, highest rated bakery for a wedding cake is JB Bakery in New Jersey. That's what I found. And then I don't know them, but that's just what I found. The DJ is actually the DJ company I used for our wedding, SCE Event Group, which is also in like the, I think it's in like the Neptune area also. Photography, I gave you a photographer that I went to high school with named Amanda Norman. Video and drone is actually our cousin Austin, because I've seen his drone videos and they're sick. And he's actually comparably very reasonably priced for a full 8-hour day of video and drone.
Yeah.
And then I also gave you a day of coordinator is Jill and her mom.
Oh, sweet.
Because I also know how reasonably priced they are compared to other day of coordinators.
Neat. Coordination.
Very,
I think that was the same thing.
A literal wedding there.
yeah, very good, Kyle. Now let's go to the realm of fantasy, Michael.
It's excellent. I want to preface.
I
It's
I'm not
how well-
I am not shitting on anybody. I was well aware that we were all gonna have very fucking different takes and approaches on this.
how well you understand how I'm coming from. How well you understand at this point in the show where we're all coming from. Because yes, I believe the opening ceremony should be done in a replica of the fight level from the end of Kickboxer. Now, if you think about it, it's a very nice setup. It's actually very subtle with a lot of candles.
This is more ridiculous than Joe's answer.
Yeah.
Giant stones
I
everywhere
understand.
with candles. It's a joke answer that actually works.
I do like it.
Of course.
I can wear like a
Of course.
loincloth thong type of scenario. She could wear the tie garb, like
Mhm.
Miley.
The high ponytail she wants, she could be.
Perfect.
Oh,
I like her hair like that.
yeah. Now, the reception will be held on a replica of the fighting arena from Bloodsport, where it's leveled up on the side.
Oh shit.
People will have to dance on a slightly inclined area. It'll be chaotic.
Doable.
Yes. The entertainment will be fire jugglers, fire eaters, firemen, strippers, and a water show. The DJ is going to be in iTunes, on Shuffle, or Spotify if you like that list better.
I do. I like both of those options.
And the food will be a cow turducken slow roasted in a pit. Make your own ice cream from scratch bar, 2 flavors, no toppings. I know you want to keep it simple.
Thank you. That was
Take any of
beautiful.
that. You
Okay.
can take
That
any
was
of that,
beautiful.
run with it.
All right.
Good luck, Justin.
Well, for your venue, I went with the place that I had my wedding because it's low key. It's fucking around nobody. So you party like a motherfucker.
What is it
we
called
did.
again?
It's called Eagle Manor. It's
Eagle River.
it's also relatively cheap.
Eagle Manor.
Yeah.
Make sure you got a good phone plan, though.
Yeah.
Make sure you got good coverage.
Yeah,
Got
because
T-Mobile, baby.
cell
T-Mobile's
service
got service
cell service
everywhere,
ain't the greatest out there, but
You do not want to lose connection while you're out
the
there.
venue was amazing. Like, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Now,
Yours was the second wedding I went to out there.
yeah.
I have never in my life been so afraid I was going to be in a horror movie.
Dude, that town you drive through to get there is
Bruh.
fucking rough.
Bruh.
I wanted to camp outside. That place was nice.
It wasn't nice.
Oh yeah, no.
Actual
the
venue
venue's
was
nice.
beautiful.
All right, now on to entertainment. I hate DJs. I liked mine because he was just kind of like a chill dude. But most DJs I hate. Like I hated Kyle and Jill's DJ. No offense to you guys at all. But he like
offense to your
DJs. DJs have that personality that I want to fight them.
Yeah, almost like used car salesman kind
Yeah,
of persona.
that fucking sleazeball. Like, dude, we know you're getting paid to come do your job. You don't have to lay it on extra fucking thick, all right? Shut up, funny man,
Yeah.
and play the fucking music. So instead I go band. And I have a friend who's got a really good band, Sneak Attack.
Ooh. What was the band Justin and Johnny used? There's this dueling pianos band. They left a whole
Oh,
bunch
see,
of
Dueling Pianos
cards
is fucking
on the
great.
desk. What is it?
Dueling Pianos is great.
I think that's what they were called. And like everyone just wrote a bunch of songs. They threw them up on the piano, and the band started playing it. It was pretty sick.
Joe is aware of the band,
I am. They're good.
and Kyle has seen them.
Yeah, I mean, I actually used to go to bars and like talk to Matt and Mike when they were in between sets and stuff like that. But it's been probably 10 years since I've actually had a conversation with either of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're a good band.
Good band.
They
They
definitely-
have a repertoire that's they have skills enough to do like standards and stuff
Yes.
and
Yeah.
pop
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely have
Yeah.
mix and pop stuff.
Yeah.
And the only thing I would warn about them is occasionally they change some of the lyrics to songs for humor.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that.
See? Right up Vinny's alley.
Would you
Yeah,
have
about
to
Hammer.
I think the one that comes to mind is Mr. Brightside, right, Joe?
Yep. Yep. Mr. Brightside goes there.
We go there.
And for food / dessert, I suggest Sinful Creations by Justin. Because not only does he do desserts, he's also a caterer. And
2 times in one.
he has a vegan and vegetarian menu, which is very important to your lady wife.
Oh, wow. I guess she's got say in this kind of, huh?
You know, you should also have like some liquid death as some
You
refreshment.
should definitely have fucking liquid death.
Ooh.
Murder your thirst.
It's been a very slow 5 minutes.
Well, obviously I pick Mike's.
Well, of course you would, yeah.
But
I
if
was
I'm
angering a lot.
if I pick that, it's Mike's. But if we pick, it's probably still Mike's because we're like a unity, and we're more than two people. We're like one spirit intertwined. It's love.
Except for the food, because I know she's not eating the fucking pig stuffed turducken.
No. We'd bring like carrots and celery and Tupperware for her. She'd be fine. Give her some dipping sauce.
You can't deny there's an elegance to the visuals of mine.
Yeah, we honestly, you know what we do? Because we're adults, we would eat ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else can enjoy the turducken. We just go, let's get some ice cream. 2 times. Scratch that 3 times.
All right, let's continue with our wedding vibe here.
Okay.
What's your top 5 must-play songs at a wedding?
Are we going around the horn?
Yeah.
One each?
Yeah,
Or-
one each. We'll do the
Oh,
old,
you're fine.
old one each.
Okay.
Mike, start it off.
I'm going to start it off with the obvious one. At least for our family, you got to have Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Let's just get that out of the way right now.
I don't know how I didn't put that down.
That's
Maybe
on
it's
my
because
list.
I just assumed you guys were going to say.
It's on my list, but on its own.
Okay.
Kyle.
Has anyone been to another wedding where it's shown up? Like that has.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
been to
My
another
sister's
wedding.
wedding, they played it.
But nobody did anything like ridiculous like our weddings, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably have heard it, but there's no lasting imprinted image of everyone getting down on it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mike's
so
like,
it's me?
good. Yeah, you, Kyle.
Apache.
It's also on my list.
I'm ashamed of myself I didn't put that on.
Good
Yep,
pick.
Apache's on my list.
Good pick.
I'm still ashamed, but shocked it didn't even pop in my head.
Vinny.
Well, I thought this was obvious. I thought it would already be picked, but Chumbawamba with thumping.
I'm not even gonna laugh at that one. I'm gonna nod. I'm gonna give it the Nero face, like, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great song. Gets the people going.
And
Do
get
you-
up again.
Now, like, is that a cocktail hour or during dinner song, or is that, like, on the floor? Because
So
I don't think you
funny
really
story.
dance to it.
Funny story. The dueling pianos people I just mentioned. I hope that's their name. I don't know if it's their name, but they picked a song first, and it just so happened to be for my table, and everyone got up and they cut some rug, and there was no carpeting down. Just so you know,
Okay.
And that song was Chumbawamba?
it was Chumbawamba Tub Thumbing. That's
Okay,
what they
I
did.
thought that was the end of the story.
Yeah, that was the end of the story. Sorry. Megan just got excited because she remembered that time because we got up and we were like, obviously.
You blueballed that story like crazy. I was waiting for an ending.
Yeah, sorry.
Joseph.
My wife spoke to me. I must respond.
Good man.
She waved me off. Whatever.
Joe.
The ultimate song about a vibrator, the electric slide. Boogie, 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 boogie.
I'm so happy I haven't heard that at a wedding in like a decade.
Megan
There's
scoffs
a
at
long
you.
time.
What?
You. She scoffs at you. Sorry. Megan hates choreographed songs, so everyone keep that in mind. If you need to shuffle, Joe, how dare you?
I got 2 choreographed songs.
Okay. Well, then you have fucking laser eyes hitting the spot on the wall behind you at the wedding.
At least that's one thing I don't have to worry about at the wedding. Oh,
I hope my only strike in my wedding plans was an all meat food truck. I don't know how the fuck I forgot that.
I was, the more all of you started laying out your plans, and you're like, turducken, meat, steak, surf and turf. I was
it's a
like,
turkey inside a cow.
I was like, these stupid fucks don't pay attention.
Well, I get it. It's fine.
For me,
Tacos can be vegetarian.
yeah, they can be. But I know the Five Sisters do not make vegetarian stuff. I'm not sure.
That is correct.
Yeah. For me, it's Shout.
That was my very next one.
I don't know how that's not on my list.
Some obvious ones I'm missing. Some obvious ones I'm missing. Back to me, eh?
Yes, sir.
It's one of those songs that I like seeing the old people look around at each other like, what the fuck is it? Turn Down for What? I think Turn Down for What should be at every wedding.
That's a fun one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. At least in a medley. Like, at least part of, like a 30-second drop from it. 30 to a minute. Just to get lit, huh?
Is it to me again?
Yes, sir.
September. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I have a problem with that.
I don't care.
Because unless the wedding is in September, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Well, it's a spring fall wedding, so there's like a 20% chance that it's in September.
Yeah, but like
It fits so well, though. I mean,
in April,
every
does
wedding.
it fit so well in April?
It doesn't matter. It's not your wedding, Justin.
I'm giving you my feelings about it.
The vibe of the song. The whole vibe of the song fits a wedding so well.
Vinny, next.
Well, it's our unofficial song by George Harrison, Set on You, I think is the name of it.
Got My Mind Set on You. Good
Set on
song.
You, yeah. No big deal.
Joe,
No big deal. We love each other.
Joe just got turgid.
Pulling Beatles shit out now, trying to get in Joe's pocket.
Get his pants.
Actually, that's a cover.
Yeah, it is.
That's a, yeah. The Grease Megamix.
Ooh,
always a
yeah,
fun
that's
one.
a fucking good one.
Oh, that medley. Sneaking a whole medley in there, huh, Joe?
Uh-huh.
I appreciate it, Joe.
You like that song? The Grease Medley.
It's under like 5 minutes, right? I guess it fits.
Yeah, the Grease Mega
Yeah,
Mix.
yeah.
Next for me is one that I haven't heard in a long ass time, but I'm sad it's not played at weddings more now. Is Hot Hot Hot.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Has been to a wedding this century?
That's what I said. I said it. Did you not fucking listen to me?
I did fucking listen. You gave me shit for my last pick, so I had to give you shit back.
I said I'm sad because it hasn't been played in a long ass time.
I'm just saying this is my opinion, Justin.
I have to come up with two more because
No, you took a shot like I acted like it was something that happens. Clearly, you didn't listen to the words that came out of my mouth.
I did. Chris Tucker.
Hey, shut up.
Doesn't that get used if they do like a conga line? Isn't that still good for
No one
that?
does conga lines anymore, bro.
And they shouldn't.
We
fucking should.
we wouldn't rule it out.
Conga line.
Bring back the fucking conga line, bro. Over
I'm a big Goofy movie guy.
over stupid choreographed dances. Congas. It's the way to go.
Is that really a choreographed dance, or is it just follow the leader?
Same thing,
I think Meg would love to lead a conga line.
right?
She's going like this.
She's got a heavy metal conga line going on.
Yeah.
Mike,
Oh yeah.
back to you,
Just get
sir.
lost.
That was back to me, eh? It just feels right. I Got a Feeling by Black Eyed Peas just fits at weddings now.
Yeah.
The last 10 I've been to, that's somewhere in the that helps start up Dance Hour.
Yeah, Hard Not to Boogie. Real nice pivot after Chumbawamba.
Kyle.
Well, since you took Shout, and I still want to give 3, I'm going to replace Shout on my list with It's All Coming Back to Me by Celine Dion.
Oh,
Damn
you
you.
stole one from me, huh?
Oh, that was on 3 of ours, huh?
Yeah, that's a family song now.
I don't even. Do you know that song? What is it? Celine Dion? What?
It's All Coming Back to Me.
Baby, if you I know that because
You know the
When
one.
you hold me like this.
I was just searching for the video I
Me
took of
like
Kara
that.
singing it at your wedding, actually.
Yeah.
Celine Dion rips.
So
She used to.
back, it's all
Yeah.
coming back to
And they used
me
to.
now.
Yeah, do you
is
want to find another one now?
Ben, go ahead.
Yeah.
As Baby by Justin Bieber. Obviously.
Obviously.
We love to party.
I'd love to hear Meg's 5 song picks, because I have a feeling that none of yours are hers.
She would love them. And no, they would not be.
Joe.
I had to throw a complete banger in here. The Way You Make Me Feel by Michael Jackson. That beat gets everybody dancing.
That's a good pick.
That rhythm.
Does it? No, it does, dude. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I pop that fucker on every now and then.
Dude, that's a good song.
I'll tell you what.
I like it better for a wedding than Billie Jean, which is played at a lot of fucking weddings.
I agree.
Yeah. True.
Because there's nothing like celebrating the union of two souls, like playing a song about impregnating an underage girl.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then denying your fatherhood. Anyways, I'm going with Africa by Toto.
That's a fun one.
I was gonna, but it felt kind of obvious nowadays.
It's good when everybody's drunk, it's good sing-songy, you know?
Yeah, Megan nods in subtle approval.
I figured Mike was going to be the one to put that on the list.
I would have, except the last few times it's come up at weddings, there hasn't been much emotion behind it. Maybe it's because like the first time it popped up recently at a wedding, we all got into it, and the second time, couldn't get as into it.
Back to you, Mike.
Can't get enough of your love, baby.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Barry
White.
Oh, yeah.
The Walrus of Love.
The Walrus of Love.
Now I want to fuck.
Now?
Kyle.
So now that I've given those other ones, my theory on wedding songs or reception music in general is songs that will get the women on the dance floor, because inevitably the men will follow the women out onto the dance floor. So, We Found Love by Rihanna is like a super popular one for like women in their 20s and 30s.
I don't think I know it. I probably heard it.
Oh, it's definitely been played at weddings.
I think it's Rihanna and Calvin Harris.
It's good to know there are still songs where I can be like, I don't even know that. Oh, wait, yeah, I've heard it. All right. It's shit from the 70s now. I'm like, oh, well, that band... Wait, you're telling me that wasn't Led Zeppelin? Bullshit. That's happening to me constantly.
Then?
For the record, there was a time when no one was dancing at one of Megan's relatives' weddings, and I got up like the dude from Heavyweights, and I just started ripping. And Megan looked around. She's like, I have to save him. And she started dancing with me. And my plan worked, because then everyone started dancing. You're one.
What's your song, though?
Creed, 6 Feet Under. Because like Kyle said, you want to get the women out there dancing. And no way to do that other than all the men unified singing, hold me now, I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. I think that works.
Not with Arms Wide Open. You don't think Arms Wide Open would get the panties dry?
No, because he's the lyrics right there say it all. Hold me now.
Okay.
Joe.
All right, we got to throw a slow dance in there. Your song by Elton John.
Oh, I didn't think about putting a slow dance on.
No.
No? It's a great song.
I don't think that there's a slow dance that I would say is a must play at a wedding.
Yeah, that's a very personal thing, I'd say.
Yeah.
I like the pick, though, Joe.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if you want to, like, all right, here, everyone get on the dance floor, but usually those are started by someone's personal choice.
Yeah, I think the slow dances we picked at ours were, like, obviously our wedding song, but then I think we had, like, each of our parents' wedding songs as a slow dance, and those were the only ones that, like, we requested in advance.
Starships.
By Nicki Minaj?
Yes.
You son of a bitch, that was my fifth one.
Sorry, bud.
Starships in the night sky are like shooting stars.
No.
Wish you have a wish right now. Wish right now.
That's airplanes.
Like, starships were meant to fly. Like that.
And we're gonna go to the sky.
Fires in a motherfucker. That one.
That one.
I don't like it.
It's catchy as fuck. People like to dance to that.
Jumping
Before we get, like, this is last licks for everybody. Before we get to mine, I'm throwing it out there. I've never heard the song at a wedding, but I absolutely believe it should be played at a wedding.
What is it?
No, I can't. I'm going last.
Dude, you set it up, and I'm like,
Yeah, I thought
Mike-
it was your turn.
come on.
Mike, last pick.
Set up blue balls tonight.
Yeah, no, we're edging.
Nice. Anticipation. I like that.
Yeah.
Nice. Keep them wanting.
What's your final, Mike?
Pursuit of Happiness by Kid Cudi, but not just his normal one, because his normal one is depressing as fuck. It isn't fit for a funeral, much less a wedding. But the one reproduced by Devin Aoki with MGMT is certified, and I don't use this phrase often, banger. And it's fit for the dance floor at a wedding. That's the perfect place for it. It's all about just trying to be in a happy moment, and there's something kind of depressing halfway through a wedding reception where it's like, oh, this is going to end soon. Shit.
I'm gonna have to listen to that version.
It's sad.
Oh, good.
The lyrics are actually sad when it comes down to it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Since you took my last one, I gotta scramble for another one. I'm gonna say Love Shack by the B-52s. Good one.
Classic.
Fun one.
Classic.
It's pretty classic.
Vinnie.
Final song is Creed, My Sacrifice.
It's only acceptable if ladders are brought out into the middle of the dance floor.
Yeah. Michael always likes to do a thing for his buddies. He'll bring a chair out and they'll hoist you up.
Yeah.
And I could do this.
I want someone to do a swanton bomb off the chair then.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Down. I'll take it. Like
Michael does flips.
I'll
Get
be
Michael to do it.
I'll be the one laying down. I'll take the fucking swanton if he does it.
Michael's got Jeff Hardy energy. We could have him do it.
Beautiful.
Give him the pants, the denim jeans.
Oh yes. Joe.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
What is
I will-
What's the name of that internet meme where like you click on
Rickroll.
something?
Rickroll.
The Rickroll.
Yeah.
I would go get the card I gave to the couple and stuff it with more money if the last song of the night was that song.
Never gonna get
And they don't finish it and they just shut the fucking lights off. And that was it.
Mic drop.
I like that pick, Joe. Kyle's
Yeah, it's a good
looking.
one.
Kyle absolutely hates it, but
Whoa. I don't hate
the
it.
potential.
I just don't love it.
Final song. She Won't Let Me Fuck by Afro Man.
Who?
Afro Man.
Afro Man.
Yeah. She won't let me fuck, baby.
Not because I got high.
No. I really want to nut.
I would put that on before the desserts came out.
Yeah. She won't let me fuck. What? Before desserts come out?
Never heard it.
You've never heard She Won't Let Me Fuck?
No.
You're gonna have to listen to it. And then,
So,
and then you.
It's definitely not one of his best. He would be better off just playing Colt 45.
Yeah, that's that. Sure.
It's B-side at best.
Right, more people know it. But She Won't Let Me Fuck at a wedding with a bunch of potentially single people.
We don't fuck at wedding, we know.
No, yeah, we fuck at weddings. We don't fight at weddings. I'm shocked no one put out Boot, Scoot, and Boogie.
You're not gonna get a bug.
It was the only me. Was the only possibility.
I thought Mike would have done it for a gag.
Nah, I didn't think about it. Using a glue card, maybe.
I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to do slow songs, but Then by Brad Paisley is a great one for like the who's been married the longest thing.
Yeah.
Like if you do a dance like that.
All this wedding stuff was fun. Let's get into our normal nerdiness then, shall we? Hey guys, let's put together a comedy show featuring 4 comedians from any time in their prime. You have only 2 comedians?
No, I have a clean show and a dirty show.
Oh, I was gonna say, how the hell do you only have 2 comedians?
Why?
This makes sense.
Why?
What do you mean why?
I like
Because it's Kyle.
4 comedians from any time
Because
in
I
their
have
prime.
one comedian that I wanted on my show of 4, but he doesn't fit because he's the only clean one, and I said, I can't have one clean comedian on the show, so I had to build the whole second show around that clean comedian.
Sure, you could.
Go
You couldn't have
first.
one dirty
Go
comedian
first,
on
please.
the show.
Me?
Yes, you. Pain in the ass.
All right, so my clean show, because it's at any time in the career, my clean show is Mitch Hedberg, Nate Bargatze, Jerry Seinfeld, and the comedian that is being built up around is Brian Regan.
Let's go.
My dirty show is Bill Burr, Eddie Murphy, George Carlin, and Dave Chappelle.
Very big names. Very dirty on that second one, too.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Opening with Chris Rock, going into Dave Chappelle. Our second headliner is Eddie Murphy, but our headliner is Richard Pryor.
Hey,
I
Joe.
appreciate the theme you went for there, Joe.
Hey, Joe. You got Jungle Fever?
That would be a funny ass show.
It would be a hilarious show.
You into Black Man, Joe? Just tell us.
I don't know. I don't know how you have Dave Chappelle go on second, but that would be an amazing show.
It's hard because Chris Rock is great, but Chappelle's great. It's hard. That one's hard.
Well, did you have Eddie in there too? Did you?
Oh yeah, Eddie's the co-headliner, but Richard Pryor would be the main headliner.
Yeah, that actually makes sense in that order. To me personally, I can understand people would say Chappelle is a greater comedian than Eddie, but Eddie's legendary in his own way.
Yeah, Eddie's prime.
He would get, and then he would never take headline over Pryor.
No.
So that actually all works out. That is a situation where Chris Rock is an opener, and it makes
Vinny.
All right. So I'm going to open with Robin Williams.
So it's right after this 3-hour show, huh?
Yeah. Then I'm going to take it down to Eddie Murphy. And then we're going to go to Bill Hicks. And then we'll close the show with Joey Coco Diaz, my favorite comedian of all time.
Oh my god.
I always enjoy how similar our answers are when we do shit like this.
You got Hicks?
No, I have other ones that you've all mentioned, with the exception of one.
I kind of did a similar thing with, if you're going to follow Eddie Murphy, your pace has to be completely different.
Yeah.
That's why I put Carlin after Eddie Murphy on my list. But
Hicks is similar to Carlin.
And I never would have picked Joey Diaz, but what a fucking way to close the show.
Have you ever seen him live?
No, but that's like he's like one of the top names that all the comedians say you never want to follow Joey Diaz.
Yep. I witnessed it, dude. He opened for Rogan a few years ago. I think I told the story. A few years ago, he opened for Rogan, and he set the room on fire for 5 minutes with like little to no material. Everybody wanted more, and he's like, I'm tapped. Because he's the king of Jersey.
I will go next. I want this set up as all four of them are on the stage. Because in their prime.
So it's a panel?
Yes. It's Sarah Silverman, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, and Robin Williams.
Oh, wow.
That'd be an odd energy.
Yes,
That
it would
show
be.
would cost a fuck ton of money to go
Fucking
to.
fortune.
Yeah.
That would be a long show.
A long
too.
fucking show. But you'll fucking laugh.
Oh yeah.
Mike, finish it up.
Okay, I would start the show with Sam Kinison.
I figured one of us was going to pull Sam.
Him in his prime, yeah.
Somebody needed to. I'm a little upset that my two middle polls got overlap, but Bill Hicks and Mitch Hedberg, similar enough energy, kind of a little slow in the middle, and then really raunch it up at the end with Bob Saget.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know if you noticed the theme of mine, but I went with all deceased stand-ups.
Yeah. That's a well-built show, but I gotta be honest, I think that might be the weakest headliner.
As far as notoriety goes, yeah. But it will be a destructive final. Like, his like, 20 minutes
Yeah.
Will it make the whole place roll? That's for sure.
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot of groans in that final 20 minutes.
Here's an important question, I think. And did you guys envision how this show would go? Where would this show be? I see this at a comedy club. Where would your shows be at?
Oh,
Probably the Comedy Store.
I would be probably a big venue with those names.
You'd go theater.
I would go theater.
Yeah, that's why I think mine makes sense. I was picturing it smaller, so SAG it on a small room like that.
That's true.
Your opening energy is insane with Kinnison.
Yeah, he was a good small room guy.
Yeah.
He would lock into people.
All right, boys. What's your top 5 go-to comfort shows?
This one shouldn't have taken me as long as it did.
Yeah.
This was quick.
Yeah, it's just pretty quick.
I don't know if there's an order for mine, though. I think it's just like a tier.
It's just, I'm not asking you to, like, rank them. Joe, let's start with you.
Okay.
Are we doing just going with all 5 or going around?
Go ahead. Do all 5.
So, Batman Animated Series, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Doctor Who, MASH, and the first 10 seasons of The Simpsons.
Wow. A lot of animation.
Yeah. That's the nostalgia. That's right there. Makes you feel good. Vinny.
It all depends on feeling, like Kyle said, but it'd be Smallville, The Office, Always Sunny, Workaholics, or Rick and Morty as it currently stands. Those are my go-tos.
I go Smallville.
Yeah.
Buffy. Glee.
Not shocking.
Iron Chef. The Japanese version.
It's a good one.
And My Hero Academia. Mr. Michael.
Okay, for nostalgia's sake, Alf. I don't watch it often, but if you were to put Alf on, that would push all the right nostalgia buttons. For existentialism, comfort, The Good Place, because that whole thing really does leave you in an excellent mindset at the end. For just, I could watch it anytime, anywhere, 30 Rock. If you want it to be good from beginning to end, Venture Brothers. And weird, that it took me a while to find my 5th, but it's the obvious one. I literally watch it almost every night. It's what puts me to sleep, so what's more comforting than that? Mystery Science Theater 3000. So yeah. That's me.
All right. Final question of the night. Guys.
Hey, I didn't go on that one, Dick.
I thought you did. No, you didn't.
No.
My bad. Kyle, go ahead.
So I have Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Boy Meets World, The Office, How I Met Your Mother, and Scrubs. And then I have an honorable mention because it's such a different show. Anthony Bourdain, No Reservations.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay.
It's interesting. At a different time, I would have had a lot of the same ones you just pulled out, too. Like Scrubs. I'm surprised I didn't even think of Scrubs.
All right. The big Avengers Secret Wars is coming. Right. We know tons of variants popping up in the MCU. Hey, guys, I think we have shots at being variants.
My favorite question of the night. I had a lot of fun with it.
So,
how many did you guys pick? Because I picked 6. I got 6. I got 6. Oh, cast us. Oh, God, I just casted a gang of MCU variants.
Joe.
That's so dumb, Joe.
Joe.
I put thought into it,
Okay,
too.
Joe, here's what we're going to do.
I'm sorry to just
Joe,
be
you're doing great, Joe.
about my language,
Joe.
but come on, dude.
I put thought into it.
Joe.
I was so happy with my picks, too.
Joe, it's time to get an eye exam. 2.
Oh, seriously, you gotta slow down, man. You've got to slow down and read every word. Trust me, I know. I have that mindset too. But
Joe, that's overrated. That's a Team Pro Vin win again. That's 2 for the night.
So we're
You're
gonna
doing great.
What we're gonna do to make this a little bit easier for Joe to process in his head, we're gonna go member by member here, and
Okay.
that member goes last in the lineup. So let's start with casting Michael.
oh, me?
Yeah, you're gonna be
I'll
last.
cast myself first?
You go last.
I'm going to go last. That's right. That's
Okay.
okay. There we go.
So, Kyle, what variant do you have for Mike?
Mike is a variant Star-Lord who was taken someplace different off-world.
Okay. Vinny for Mike.
I just wrote the character. I don't have like a place and time or whatever.
That's fine.
So for Mike, I picked Mr. Fantastic
Okay.
because he's fantastic.
Oh,
I like it.
me.
Mike, for you, I went a Doctor Strange variant, who never went to med school. Instead, he had a weed farm.
This is kind of
Sick.
perfect.
Yeah.
Would I use the mystic arts to help with...
Yeah. Like you got so high, that's
Okay.
how your version of Doctor Strange got into the magic.
the really mystic arts?
Yeah. Just like a trip to the astral plane, and you're like, Dormammu, I've come to pass one. Joe, did that buy you enough time?
Dormammu, I forget what I came for.
Want to get high? Joe, do you got something for Mike? Even if it's just a character.
Mike, you're going to be a variant of... You're going to be a variant of Cyclops, because you're going to be that variant that was us dressed up for Comic-Con.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he wouldn't last long.
Low budge Cyclops?
One scene, he's done. He's cannon fodder.
Could I say my gang after this? Because I thought I
Yes,
was
yes, Joe.
creative.
His costume starts
Actually,
falling
no,
apart
Joe.
halfway through the scene.
Joe, no, save it, because I have it as a question for an upcoming version of the
Oh,
show.
you do?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Mike, who are you casting yourself as?
Oh, I'm poor Tony Stark.
Poor Tony Stark?
Broke ass Tony Stark. I got all the snark, none of the Stark.
Alright, next up, let's cast Kyle. Kyle will go last. I'll go first for Kyle. Kyle's my Thor. He's the fat Thor. That just...
Does it already exist?
Yeah, but like, that Thor's always been like that. Like, you would just... That's the god bod right there. Not unrealistic, unobtainable. It's just drinking beers, ramming wenches.
Yeah. All the wenches I've ran
All the
through
fucking
my day.
wenches. Another! He throws a chick to the floor and an empty goblet. That's my Thor Kyle.
Or tells him to fill up this girl.
Yeah.
He tries to fuck the goblet.
Depends on how late in the day it is, you know.
How big the goblet is.
Vinny, what do you got for Kyle?
Kyle's my Hulk.
Okay, I like it.
Not special Hulk, like bearded Hulk.
He's Chad Hulk.
Maybe a different color Hulk. Like, what color Hulk do you see Kyle as?
Kind of like an orange macaroni and cheese color.
Easy Hulk.
I like it. Mike.
I see Kyle as the Black Volstagg. I got a Colin Jost face out of him.
Okay. Joe?
Kyle is a variant of Ben Grimm, but his insides are coated in orange rock.
That is fucking cruel. You know?
Gotta be honest, I almost went Ben Grimm for myself too.
Well, Kyle, who did you pick for yourself?
I picked Taserface.
Nice.
Oh, it's Taserface that lived.
Yeah. A Taserface that becomes a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh, that's a cool Taserface.
Next up, Vin. So Vin, you'll go last. Vin is my Ant-Man.
You stop calling him small, man. It's mean.
But like,
That's fine.
he's our Paul Rudd though. Like, charming, doesn't age.
Youthful, yeah.
Yeah. You know?
Hear that? She says I'm charming.
And you age
Okay.
well. Like
I age okay.
there's a very Paul Ruddness to Vin.
True.
Plus, like, you know, the shrinking doesn't have to like compress him too much.
See,
Yeah.
that is coming.
Mike, what do you got for
Yeah.
me?
I got Vinny as an indifferent Loki. He's got the powers, but like, whatever. I mean, Thor's a dick, and you always screw him over when they were playing as kids, and you always take all the power. And everyone talks about Thor all the time. He's like, whatever, I don't give a shit.
Bingo.
Right on.
Kyle.
So I previously told Vinny that he reminded me most of Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, so I didn't do that for this question. Instead, I have him as a variant Matt Murdock Daredevil who did not become a lawyer and instead became a fighter.
And is not blind.
No, he's still a blind fighter,
Oh, okay.
but he's just a fighter, not a lawyer.
Because like a deaf fighter would have been great.
A deaf fighter?
Yeah.
No, he's still a blind fighter. He's like I don't know if it would be like an underground fighter or what, but he's just fucking murking people.
Yeah.
Everybody like puts their money down on his opponent, and then he just fucking whoops him. What are you doing right now?
What's so funny? Are you laughing at me?
No.
Don't laugh at me.
I was laughing
I'm not
at
sure what's so funny.
I was laughing at deaf fighter Vinny trying to talk shit. Sounding like
Talk
like
shit?
yeah, talk
What the
shit.
fuck up?
Oh, so you just popped yourself, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Don't laugh at me.
Joe, what do you got for your best friend Vin?
Vin, you are a variant of Danny Rand, the
don't know.
Iron Fist.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good pick.
Is
Yeah.
he the version of Iron Fist that actually trains? And is that
Yes.
good on camera?
Yes.
He's the Iron Fist that's well schooled in the martial arts, in the fighting styles.
Hey, Finn Jones wasn't. He just like no charisma.
He totally did not have any. Yeah, he was so bland.
Charisma. Does that word remind you of Son-in-Law? The movie? Charisma. Remember that?
I love Son-in-Law.
Was Borat in that?
No. Sorry.
Vin, who do you have? Who do you have for yourself?
I talked about it with Megan. She said I'm pretty much like Wolverine, all the time, always.
Okay. You got the height for it.
Yeah. Definitely the height.
You mean a really humble Wolverine, like an incredibly humble Wolverine.
No, I'm pretty around the house. I'm pretty.
You'd probably be similar to the Henry Carvel version of Wolverine, right?
Yes, I'm definitely Henry Carvel Wolverine.
Yeah, I thought.
I ride Harley, smoke cigars. I wear the most dirtiest fucking tank top.
I'm
Your arms
I'm
way
throwing
much.
this out there as a T-shirt design for us, but Henry Carvel ice cream cakes.
I'm trying to picture the image and do something with it.
Yeah. Let's go with Joseph. Joe, for you, I have you as an alternate version of Reed Richards that went to community college just because, like, it's not that he wasn't smart, he just doesn't apply himself. Vin, who do you have for your best friend?
For Josephine, I have Claw.
You made Joe a
You know
villain.
what? He does kind of Ulysses Claw thing going on right now.
Yeah. Said he was a technology guy, and I go, it's obviously Joe. He's got that robot wiener in his face. All the doodads in the background.
Also, you can see Joe breaking out into. What is love? Baby, don't hurt
The guy's a
me.
singer.
Hurt me no
He's got a
more.
SoundCloud.
Yeah. Mike, what do you got for Joe?
That's for me. I say that Joe is the male Darcy.
Okay.
Helpful.
Fucks
Very
Howard the Duck.
sidekicky.
Kyle.
I see Joe as Druig, who is constantly overlooked and underestimated by the rest of the Eternals.
Thank you, Kyle.
That's a good pick.
I'm surprised you don't have Justin being the guy who's controlling minds, but hey, well, I don't know.
Well, no, because I said he's constantly disrespected by the rest of the Eternals. Druig was like almost feared by everybody else because of his ability to control minds.
Joe, what you got for yourself?
I would be a Ninja Warrior version of oh my god, why can't oh my god, why am I drawing a fucking blank? I just saw the character in my head.
You know, the actor or actress?
He's a big character too.
Deadpool?
So we know it's an actor. That's a good start.
These Alzheimer's moments are so sad.
He's a big character. Abomination.
Nightcrawler. Wow, I couldn't think of fucking Nightcrawler.
That is scary when that happens.
Dude, my mind is fucked.
Are you the same skin tone that you are now?
Yes,
Oh, so you're White Crawler.
I'm Nightcrawler.
Albino Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler's in the MCU?
By that point.
Yeah.
Can't be. Well, now that Disney
Technically-
owns Fox and stuff like that.
Technically, with Deadpool and Wolverine, yes.
I guess. Okay.
Wow. All right. Vinny, what are you casting me as?
Wasp
Okay. It's fair.
to my Ant-Man.
Okay, I like it.
You guys gonna be close? Like,
Kyle?
relationship close?
Justin, I'm giving you Crossbones, but you're the Crossbones who realizes you're not going to fight toe-to-toe against Captain America, and you realize that fucking immediately because you're not a moron, and instead you just try to manipulate him using Hydra.
Okay. Joe, what do you got for me?
Justin, you are the horny Spider-Man who shoots webs from his. Yep.
Nice.
Here you go.
Mike?
You're a version of Nick Fury that lost both his eyes.
I love that.
That's good. That's good. I gave myself Captain America.
Of course you would.
Hail Hydra.
But thinks he's fucking Nightcrawler. You're Captain America, sure.
You missed what I said.
You gave yourself Hydra, Captain America?
Okay.
Hail Hydra.
Spot on.
All right, there you go. See, there's no
I'm
fucking
glad we
argument
were
now.
close.
All right, that's a show.
Oh, yeah, it was. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as always, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook.com/Nerdities. Follow us on Twitter @Nerdities. Email us at nerditiesgmail.com and check out nerdities.com.
When you're checking it out, realize it's probably been 20 years since it's been updated. Cool. Head over to ProWrestlingTees.com/Nerdities and buy your fucking t-shirts there. Why? Because we make more money off of it. And we get to put up way more fucking designs that don't get taken down with bullshit excuses. Fuck you, T-Public. Also, go to sinfulcreationsbyjustin.com. Order some shit. You'll love the treats.
Guarantee it.
Brother.
Check us out on youtube.com, youtube.com/Nerdities. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Nerdities. Welcome to 2025, bitches. 2025 is going to be a big year for Nerdities. We have the final installment of the Joe Trilogy entitled The Justice League. We have Season 2 of Nerd ETs. We have another Christmas special, another Halloween special, probably some fun shorts, and a feature film in the works. You know, sometimes when you're watching our videos and you get thirsty, you might want to grab a nice ice cold liquid death to quench your thirst.
Kill your thirst.
Aha.
Murder
that
murder
thirst.
your thirst.
Death it.
Unalive your thirst.
As you all can tell, we need money for all these projects that we have. Budgets
are big.
Yeah, budgets are big. Our minds are grand going, ooh, we could do all this fun stuff, but we need the money to do it. So if you want to be a producer, see your name in the lights and at the in the credits. Write to us at nerdies@gmail.com. We'll croon, we'll swoon to talk about your business and or product. We love you, Liquid Death.
Long time.
The whorishness. You guys are nerdy crew our Liquid Death, and don't worry, next week's will be far more Liquid Death.
Pour some liquid death on me.
Liquid Death, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.